Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the Sarcastic Bomb and welcome to the channel, and very sorry for no content last week. Real life got in the way in the form of an ABBA tribute band and a very, very busy night, and a very late night at that, with an early morning the next day. Ah, the life of a barman. But it does mean that this week we've got something absolutely hilarious for you. So we better roll the intro and get on with it. So this week's stupidity has been tripled, as we have Jake the Arsehole, Russian Vids and QNFE arguing over who's stupider and whose model works the best. And by best I mean doesn't work a fucking all. But they are flat earthers, so this is to be expected. It turns out that QNFE, Russian Vids and Jake the Arsehole have a bit of an ongoing feud of stupidity. None of them wanting to admit who's the stupidest. Between the three of them, I would struggle to figure out who's the stupidest, having familiarised myself with their videos. But I thought this week we could look at Russian Vid's attempt at calling the other two stupider than he is.
This is going to be the easiest debunking ever. And after this presentation, QNFE and Fake Jake are gone for good. They might as well delete their channels and find a new hobby. Because this nonsense, as we see here, like I mentioned many times, made by a glober, but it doesn't make sense on the globe. As we know, even the globe model states how the sun runs past or through the equator region, but this is how it actually works.
Well, they are some harsh words there from Russian Vids. He believes that QNFE and Jake the Arsehole are going to have to delete their channels and run away from his fabulous presentation. Now, do we actually think that all three of them are just fucking stupid and can't work anything out, but are that fucking stupid that what they've tried to work out, they've cocked up so much that all three of them look like fucking morons? And again, I feel like that's being polite.
With the circling sun, as I mentioned before, just like I stated, when it comes to super tropical fruits such as durian, these trees cannot survive anything below 75 degrees. Super tropical, super cold sensitive, and they only grow in the equatorial region such as Malaysia, Indonesia. They can grow in Hawaii, Puerto Rico, and this is all within the tropical equatorial region. They cannot grow anywhere outside, and this, without a shadow of a doubt, proves we have a circling sun.
I'm sorry, the fuck what? Because fruit like hot, therefore circly sun? No. That's a fucking stupid explanation. And you say globers are fucking nutters? No, we're not. At least our explanation sounds sensible. Because of Earth's tilt, the tropic areas get more daylight sun energy because that energy is spread out over a smaller surface area. Because where the tilt of Earth is, that has to cover more. That's quite reasonable. It means those areas stay hotter because they generally receive more sunlight energy over a smaller surface area. That sounds about right. Never any good at explanations after drinking. Oh, by the way, drinking tonight, 1985 from Y Valley Brewery. Just thought you'd want to know.
Now, this is the aspect where QNFE and Fake Jake are completely done. Like I said, they might as well delete their channels, their history. They have no future when it comes to trying to disprove the EE map, God's created circling sun over the flat earth. Let's get right to it.
So first up, let's be really clear. It's actually a mistake to say that this is a flat earth map. It's nothing of the sort. It's just an azimuthal projection from the North Pole.
Oh dear, Russian Vids, looks like you've got another flat earther to argue about over who's the stupidest one. Because as, I can't believe I'm going to say these words. As Phuket World just said, that's not a flat earth map. It's just a projection. Not a flat earth map. Oh, dear me. It's annoying when he's right, isn't it? But he's still stupid.
Saying this cartoon proves the circling sun path. No, it does not. RV didn't do any observations or any scientific experiments whatsoever. He didn't visit any of the scientific websites which tell you where the sun is going to rise and where it's going to set for every location.
Is it just me, or at that point did Jake the asshole actually sound like a sensible human being? Telling people to actually check out scientific resources to verify their claims. Isn't that what we've been telling flat earthers to do for fucking ever? Oh my word. It's quite disturbing when I now have to say, Jake the asshole is right. These are things you should do. Visit scientific websites, check your sources, and, if you possible, verify these claims. Fucking hell. So I've said Phuket word is right and Jake the asshole's right in one video. I feel dirty. I feel dirty.
So Fake Jake's claim is the sun is actually physically setting in Antarctica. Physically setting sun in Antarctica. And again, like I demonstrated, even the bogus globe model doesn't make this claim. Ridiculous. And like I said, after this is done, Fakey Jakey and Cute and Fee are done.
I always love how flat earthers claim, you don't know the flat earth model. Yeah, that's because you don't fucking have one to start with. But then have no idea what the globe model represents or what it's trying to tell you. And you say, no, not even the globe model says that. You're looking at the angles to which the sun appears to set in South America in winter. When if you go a bit further south, the sun doesn't actually set. Okay. You don't understand that map, do you? You don't. That's it. You don't understand what it's trying to show you. This is going to be hilarious.
Now let's listen to Q and Fee here, who Jake just took Q and Fee's information not knowing it's 100% incorrect. Like I said many times, Jake just takes from other people, not knowing, not doing any further research. And let's get right to it with Q and Fee in this absolute ridiculous claim he makes.
I swear to God, if QNFE says something that I have to say he's right for, I'm going to lose my goddamn mind. Because I cannot have 3 flat earthers saying things that are actually right in one video while arguing about who's the stupidest flat earther. That would just debunk the entire video.
So you're telling the flat earthers the sun never go out of its bed? What is this?
So Q and Fee thinks this is where the actual physical sun ends up. I'll get more of that. Let's continue.
Look at the sun. It runs out of its path. Sorry to bring you the news. But the moon also make those angles.
And here's Q and Fee's model showing the supposed sun going over Antarctica. Absolutely ridiculous.
So here we have suncalc.org, the same program that was being used by QNFE, who happens to be right for once in his life. Now here we have South America and Antarctica and some sun things. Ooh! So the ball there represents position of sun. Does say not a problem. All your details here of time and all sorted. So, where did the sun rise? About there. Oh, look at that. Position of the sun to the southeast. But the sun can't go below the tropics, according to you. Isn't that strange? And where did the sun then set? To the southwest? How could it be setting south? That would fuck up everyone's plans of flat earth sunness, that it should always be up here somewhere going round like that. Because otherwise, how would it make sense for... One second. Let's move over to Australia. Let's go to Melbourne, because there's lots of people in Melbourne. I'm sure someone could probably verify this for me. So here we have Melbourne. Slightly higher north, so less sunlight hours. Can someone in Melbourne please tell me in which direction the sun sets? And hopefully you're going to say southwest-ish. So, and did it rise below where Sydney is in the southeast? Because that would be very infuriating for Russian vids, wouldn't it? Oh, dear me.
And let's get right to it with the thorough debunking of both, again, Q and Fee and Fake Jake. And first off, I want to thank Neil22 Emerson 89 for showing me this clip from Teddy C's channel. So credit is given to where credit is due when it comes to this nonsense. Let's take a look here. Now here is the actual sun.
At noon.
The mistake both Q and Fee and Jake are making is they think the sun actually heads here. No, this is where the sunlight is.
I'm sorry, what? You think there's only sunlight between the two angles? Or you think there's only sunlight in the crescent shape above? Because both of those things are fucking stupid. Because if that was the case, in the south of America on the 21st of December this year, there's going to be no sunlight. You didn't think this through, did you? You're in such a rush to try and call other flat earthers stupid. All you've done is shown how stupid you are. And it's great, because you're debunking the flat earth, and both of them are debunking the flat earth all in one go. I don't even need to do anything, really, apart from point, drink, laugh at you, and drink some more.
And let's move this forward here, little by little, so people understand what's taking place. Here's the sun in the equatorial region. Let's move this over a little bit more. Okay, you have time and date here with December 21st. And Jake is assuming in Q and Fee that this is the actual path of the sun, when the sun is actually up here, clearly within the equatorial region.
Well, it's time for serious, Dan. You can tell I'm serious, I'll put the hat on backwards. The complete mark of being horrendously properly serious about something. Now, if we just have a look at this magical thing. Dooba 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 dooba. Oh, look at that. It actually tells you the exact angle to sunrise and sunset from your location. Isn't that amazing? The other one probably did it as well, but I couldn't see it, so I thought I'd find one that definitely shows it nice and easily for you all. Isn't that amazing? Now, if we know from that position the angle to the sun is setting in that direction, what does that mean? Yes, it means the flat earth map is fucking fucked. Because there is no flat earth map, there is no flat earth model, and of course, most importantly, there is no flat fucking earth.
Okay, let's move this over a bit more. And clearly you'll see what's happening here. Okay, you see the sun in the equatorial region. It's not heading in this direction. This is where the sunlight is.
Can you smell that as well? It smells like bullshit. Almost as if Russian vids is trying to lie through his arse and try and make that thing work for him. Because he's only changing the month. He's not changing the actual time to show the path of the sun through the sky. Imagine a flat earther being dishonest like that. And trying to do shit like that. Heaven forbid. Especially a religious one. They'll just end up burning on Satan's crotch. Maybe that's what he wants.
Let's move this up a bit more again. And you're going to see here, when it comes down to it, where the sun makes its lowest point. And as I mentioned, this is the globe model that Jake is using in his video presentation. But here's the accurate model here with South America. And this is the Tropic of Capricorn. The lowest point, once again, where the sun goes south. And obviously circles above the flat earth.
Oh, Russian, my sweet summer child. Now, if you are here on this map, and the sun is setting in this apparent direction, then there's one thing you do know. The sun cannot be here. No, it's a difficult concept, but you're either going to have to bin that flat earth map because that flat earth map is just fucking stupid and doesn't work, or maybe come to the realization that nothing works with flat earth. So it's up to you, really. Or you can just keep being a fucking moronic shill.
So here is where the sun's located. Again, on the equatorial region, the sunrise, this is where they're getting the sun, obviously in the morning. But again, the sun is in this location between the two tropics, remains within the equatorial region.
Now, sunrise in South America on the 21st of March is just below due east. See? Yeah, I actually went and used that thing to get the location and have a proper look. Not that we expect that sort of shit from you. This is why I binned off the rest of your video, because you're just making a fucking fool of yourself at this point. Going round and round in a circle, just fucking up. Flat Earth map doesn't work. Apparent position of the sun does not work on a flat Earth. It's fucked. MC Toon covered this a few weeks ago. I think he put a challenge out for it that involved money. If you flat earthers are actually serious about this shit, you can go towards that. If there wasn't a money one, then I was just wrong. I know he did a gravity one not long ago. That's quite cool. But yeah, this is the thing that flat earthers... Yeah, look, it looks flat. Yeah, but nothing else fits with it looks flat. I look fat because the camera adds 40 pounds. Anyone who's met me in real life knows that I'm just skinny as fuck. This glass is actually a half pint. It just makes it look big on the camera. Yeah, no one's going to believe that, but I don't care. But yeah, flat earthers, you're arguing over points that are fucking stupid. Because you're all fucking stupid. There's no ifs, buts or around this that no flat earth model and map exists. Because no flat earther can make it work. And yet you have flat earthers selling flat earth clock apps and things that are just taking people's money, that don't work properly, that don't give accurate measurements to the angle of the sun, anything like that. Because 90% of flat earthers that are on YouTube are scamming. That's all there is to it. And you can come and fucking have a go at me if you like, I don't care. But you won't. And the reason you won't is because I'm only a small channel. It won't get you views. It won't get you money. It won't get you super chats. It's as simple as that. Flat Earth is a con for stupid people. And on that note, I'm going to finish my beer, play back through this video, check the audio, which is probably fucked because I dropped my microphone. Can't blame that, but still. And yes, we shall see you all, hopefully on the next one. I've been the Sarcastic Bomb, and don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and give a good share to that video. Thank you very much. Big thank you to members, patrons, everyone who makes these videos possible. Even just leaving a like is bloody awesome, and I love you all for it. See you soon.